Hi guys, this is the Source here with another review of a product that I quite like. I want to thank you for watching my Paw Wave Sound 3 reviews. I see that the video is getting quite a lot of likes and watches, and I want to thank you for that. I didn't expect people to actually watch it, but it seems like they are enjoying it. I've got comments about my gloves, and I've decided to keep them for now. Now, there's nothing weird with my hands or anything like that that I'm trying to cover. It's just that for some reason, I like the way that the thumbnails can look if I choose to use that as my thumbnail with the gloves in them. Anyway, so what I'm going to review for you is the Letscom Smart Band. Now, for those of you that don't know what a smart band is, it's sort of a gadget, a tech gadget that can keep track of various activities for your body and throughout your day. It usually links up through an application on your phone, either Android or iOS. And I believe this one supports iOS 7.1 and above and Android 4.4 and above. So if you do end up purchasing this, make sure that you have those specifications for your iOS or Android. Now, again, it's important to say that I am not sponsored by these people. All the products that I buy, I do my research and I choose the one I think makes most sense for the price and the qualities of the product and what it offers for the price. Speaking of the price, this thing right here cost me $29.98, so I'll run it up to $30. So this is a $30 device. I haven't opened it yet as it is still sealed, so I have no idea what to expect. But I do have some idea what to expect because I've researched smart bands, and this baby is quite popular from what I've read, or at least I liked what I saw on it for the price range. With that, I'm going to tell you something about it briefly so you understand what I'm talking about when I say that it does things for you. So it has a pedometer, a distance counter, heart rate monitor, which is optional, an alarm, a calorie counter, a call alert, sleep monitor, SMS alert, and remote shooting. Now, I believe the remote shooting is where you can actually control it to take pictures from it through your phone, but I'm not sure yet. And you can see all the features here. That's where I've read them from. I didn't memorize them or anything. But let's open it up and see how it looks, see how it feels, quality, and how easy it is to set up. I've never set one of these up, so I am curious how it works. I've got my phone right here, so I'm going to show you guys as I go through it so you can follow up. And as always, say hello to my Buck 1110 knife, my only knife that I trust enough with my reviews. That English didn't make much sense, did it? Let's skip over that. So anyway, as always, I hope I don't damage the boxes, and let's dig into this. Yeah, so it's 11 o'clock here, and I came back from Romania about, I want to say 3 weeks ago. And if you remember the Paw Wave Sound review I've done, I've actually enjoyed those headphones over there quite a lot. They were great in the airport, and they were great while I was there. So yeah, if you guys were wondering if I still enjoyed the Paw Wave Sounds, I am still enjoying them. Anyway, I broke the seal, and let's dig in. Okay, I do like the box. It is very, very clean. I like cleanliness. And there it is. We have a manual, quite thick for a device this small. I was quite surprised. And it's colored, which is also a nice, I keep forgetting that my camera's at an angle. I need to work on that. But check it out. It's got colored print in it, which is cool. And we have a spread the word sticker or little brochure, which asks me to leave them a review, which I guess I'm doing with this. So I'm going to put those aside. I know I'm going to need this probably to figure out how to set it up, but let's see if we can do it without. So I'm going to put it here. I'm going to leave the box over here and take my knife and put it outside. Okay, let's see what we got. So it comes in a little package like this. And there it is. Let me show it to you. kind of neat. I've actually never owned something like this, so I'm curious how well it's going to work. It seems very light, which I like. You don't want something heavy on your hand when you're doing this. And it seems like it's got some sort of chip in the back. Let's see if I can pick that up. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, I don't seem to be able to focus. I don't have the best of cameras to do my reviews with, but I do with what I can. Anyway, it doesn't seem like it's going to work, but it does have like what looks like a little chip in there. And there is a little sticker that I think you need to take off, which is covering the screen. So let's do that. It's going to be harder with the gloves, but there we go, taking that off. And now let's figure it out. I don't see any physical buttons, so I'm assuming this little thing right there, if you can notice that little white spot, maybe that's your turn on button. Let's see if it picks it up through the gloves. Maybe I have to hold it. Also, I do not know if this is charged, so that's going to be interesting. Because if it's not, I'm going to have to come back, charge it and come back. What I don't remember is the battery life on this. I believe I read it's a couple of days, so I was very surprised with that when I was reading about it. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn it on. Aha! So it seems like once I plug in the host into the slot of each strap, it should turn on. But we do need to download an app called I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It's called VeryFit Pro. VeryFit Pro. So let's search that on Google. So how that would go, you would take your phone, and then you have to go to your Google Play Store, which is the icon that will look like this. So you see this triangular Google Play Store icon. That's what you want to be at. So you will press that. And then you would search by clicking into the search box. And you would search for the app called VeryFit Pro. So I'm going to type in the words VeryFit Pro. And once you type and click on VeryFit Pro, this application with that icon will show. And then you just click the install button. On iOS, it's going to be a little bit different. You may have to go through the Apple Store. This is through Android. So let me install it, which is doing it right now. And you'll see the status bar as it installs. And while that happens, there it is. Okay, so this will appear now on your screen, which is the new icon. If you can, oh, it's not zooming in, but wait. There it is. You see it, VeryFit Pro. So now click on that. So I'm going to click on that, or touch it. It's going to open the app, and it's going to ask you to give it permission to access your photos, media, and files, and you allow it. So press allow, and then it's going to start the app. And once the app is in this screen, after you press allow, I believe you just scroll right. Yeah, you'll just scroll right on the screen until it gets out of the tutorials, I believe. And then it's going to ask you one more time for a location acceptance and allowance. You press allow there. And I have my Bluetooth off, so it's asking me to turn the Bluetooth on, which I'm going to do. And you can, if you have an Android like mine, you can just drag down the menu and turn it on, or press OK through their question, which is going to turn your Bluetooth on. Now it's asking me to ensure that the device is under normal on status. So let me go back to the instructions and see if I can figure out. charging red light is not on when connecting the device. Aha, look at that. So the bands come off, and on one end is just a connection of the band. Let's try the other one. And the other one has, let's see, do both have it? No. Okay, so check it out. On one end, it's just a strap that connects to the band, which I'm going to place back. But on the other end, it has the little chip or the little connection to your USB host, which I believe charges the device. So this will have to be plugged into your computer's USB. So I'm going to try to plug it in mine and see what happens. See if I can. I'm going to take out the mouse and try to hook it up and see what happens. Neat. Okay, so now the band turned a green color, and I believe now it's charging. So I'm going to pause my video and come back in 10 minutes and continue this. Welcome back from that epic failure where I actually had to charge it. I charged it up for 10 minutes. And meanwhile, I found out some cool features about this that I'm going to tell you a little bit more details about so you understand. But check it out. So now if we press the little button, it comes on because we have power in the battery. Okay. So, and let the application open. I'm going to leave it like this so you can kind of see what I'm doing too. So we're going to go back there. I'm going to swipe right on the screen to exit all that. So now it's saying request binding device. So once I pressed the little button on the screen to turn it on, it's asking me to select the device. So I'm going to click on that first device. Now it's binding it. So now it's spinning its circle to bind it. I'm going to press this again to open it. Okay, so now I have to confirm the bind device. So it's asking me to confirm. Bluetooth pairing request. I will pair and confirm the bind. Bind succeeded. So now it succeeded and it asks me whether I'm a male or female. And I will choose male because obvious reasons. Male. Birth date. It automatically selected my birth date as the correct year, which is very scary. How does it know? And it selected my height correctly. Google, you have my data somewhere. Of course it does. It's Google. And it selected my pounds, but it did not select the correct pounds. So they don't know everything. I'm gonna let them believe that. And sports target. So it's asking you how many steps. Now I keep getting this would you like to pair this device? So I'm going to see what I need to do because it keeps popping up. But I'm going to go through this setup. It's asking me my daily targets. So I'm just going to put 8 hours of sleep and 10,000 steps as my target. That's fine. Apologize for the long silence as I read. You're welcome to go grab some tea or coffee or skip ahead. And this is cool. So it has sort of touch control. So if I wonder if it's on my wrist. Yeah, I believe. Let's turn it off. Oh wow, cool. So you go through the different options by pressing the button, and if you notice, it changes the different functions, which is cool. Devices. Now I am paired, but I don't know if I'm connected. I guess the connection is to the synced app. This is very weird. So let me see what. Oh, I've got a green light on the bottom. Whatever that means. That may be good news. Let's see. Now, let's try to see if it's actually working. So how will I check this? Well, let's see if I can do. I'm gonna press my pedometer, which will track how many steps I've taken. And I'm gonna just stand up and like take some steps here, as if I'm like walking. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna put it on my wrist too, so it's more accurate. Long press to enter. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I'm doing here. Trying to walk in close proximity here is very weird. Let me show you what I'm doing. I'm trying to just walk. See if it picks up my steps. All right. So, did I walk any steps? I don't know. Let's check it out. Okay, it's synchronizing. I have walked 0 steps. What? All right. They said this was going to be an easy setup when I bought it. I hope I'm not doing it wrong, but something's not working as it's supposed to. And this video is getting to be 30 minutes long, so I'm going to have to speed up through a lot of parts when I edit this, which I am not enjoying because that's extra work. But let's see what in the world is happening. Oh, wait a minute. I just had 22 steps shown up on the screen, and then it disappeared. Did I walk 22 steps just in here? Let's go back and see. I may have. Steps. How many steps did I take, sir? Heart rate. Ah, that's how I can check it. Let's check my heart rate. So I can put this here, clamp it down to my hand. I will know it works based on this, which is great. I'm having problems putting this on. It seems to me this is done backwards as a wristband thing, because you're actually pulling towards you, which I'm not sure if that's the right way. Okay, well, regardless, let's see if this can detect my heart rate. Measure rate. Ah, it does work. Okay, so it shows 65 on there, and now it shows 100. Oh yeah, it shows 100 on mine. So now it shows the right amount. So see, that's 100. This is 100. Let me do some like quick movements, see if it changes. This must look so weird for you guys. All right. Let's go back to that. Measurement. What is my heart rate, sir? Apparently it's 99 beats per minute. Do I have it in the right place on my arm? Apparently I'm very healthy because my heart rate went down after moving. Let's try it again.
By the way, I'm doing 290X. And this is why I got this to use my neck. Let's go around in circles. And I'll jump a little bit. Little squats. Okay. Actually got my heart rate up.
I can definitely feel my heart rate beating faster. This device better pick up my heart rate moving faster. All right, apparently I'm at 78 beats per minute. I'm not sure, guys. Must be one funny review for you guys. But no, I'm having fun. What would you make out of this picture? Which way is up, which way is down? Can you see? There you go. What is that? Does he have his hand this way or this way? I'm betting, since I had a weird feeling with this strap, that it's this way. I bet that's what it is. It's got to be this way for it to track your pulse, right? That would make the most sense. Let's try it. See, I'm wearing now downwards. Now let's track my heart rate. Okay, now it says 88. Let me press it harder against my wrist. Okay, 98. So now it's sitting on my wrist. See how it's sitting now with the little tracker on the back? So let's see if it shows 98 here. I'm going to exit and enter it again. Yeah, so it shows 98, 97. Okay, so now it's syncing with my device. So whatever I'm seeing here is what I'm seeing on my device. So let me try to hold it and move around. Let's see if this thing goes up. Dance, 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 dance. Okay. Apparently he just lost his mind. Am I that healthy? What's happening here? Alright. Not even sure if I should post this review now. 89 beats per minute. This cannot be correct. 89 beats per minute, 92 beats per minute, 93, 94, 95, 96, 7. Well, it went up, so it may work. Well, I know I have it paired, so at least you know it's paired this way. I am not sure which way I have to put this thing on. Let me check their website while we speak here. I have my link saved already, which is just Amazon link to the product, and see if I see an image of the hand wearing it. Okay, so 68 there, 68 here, 67, 67. So it is linked. So it is sending the data to my phone, which means it's working. So I'm done with that. Now let me talk briefly about some more specifications about this. Obviously, not the easiest thing to set up. To me, for some reason, it seems confusing. I think I got it set up. You did it through the application's device binding, not through your Bluetooth. So ignore that part of my review where I tell you to go to Bluetooth settings. Just turn on your Bluetooth, go to the app, pair the device through the app, and you're done. And you use these buttons to go through the device. You see to the device's options. And when you want to go into one, you just hold it down, and you would activate that, and then you would actually be in that. But what you can do with this device is track your sleep and your heart rate, which we've done. You can see your all-day activities, so whatever activities you tracks. If you run and you like to run a lot, you can use the GPS system in this to record your map, so you can actually record the map of your route, which I guess will be sent to your phone, and then you can see how you're running or where you're running. You can have 14 exercise modes, which will, I guess, tell you different things about the way you exercise. I'm not sure yet. You can see your calls and messages on your phone. You have 7 days of battery life. Very good selling point for me. And with only an hour to 2 hours of charging time for it. I've left it in there for about 10 minutes and it's already fully charged here, and I don't know how long this charge will last. And it seems like the pairing was quite simple if I didn't stumble upon the Bluetooth pairing. It tells you how to pair it here, but normal common sense of using Bluetooth devices would tell you to go through your Bluetooth settings. That doesn't seem to apply with this, and I've already explained a couple minutes ago how to do it. Aside of that, I do like the product, just even with all the technical difficulties we had here. I'm going to use it for about a week, and I'm going to post in the description of this video what I think of it and if it was worth buying and it's working like it's supposed to. So far, outside of the connecting issue, it seems like it's doing everything it's supposed to. It's connected, it tracks. Don't know how accurate that heart rate monitor is though, and I bought it specifically for that, for my P90X exercises, because I do cardio through that, and it needs to keep my heart rate monitor to see where I'm at, to make sure I'm burning calories. So when I exercise, after I use it, I'll put that in the description too, whether or not it worked. Yeah, and you have this big manual, beautiful, colorful manual, where it tells you how to properly use it, and I may have to go through it to definitely have to go through it, not maybe, to detect and to understand all the functions and how to access them, because you only have one button in your app. Some may be accessed through the app, some may have to be accessed through the device. I'll see. I won't cover that because I don't yet know. You do have an alarm on this. You have the walking modes. You have the runner's mode, which tracks, like I said, you can GPS your route, tracks your stuff. You even have a bike mode. So if you're a biker, that works. And it tracks other stuff. And I mentioned it's a sleep tracker, heart rate monitor, and it also reads your phone's messages and phone calls. Okay, so with that, I hope you enjoyed this ridiculously long review and probably an epic failure from your end. But I enjoyed helping you out as much as I could. And like I said, I'll put some words of feedback in the description after 1 week of usage. But meanwhile, I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.